who's back? It is your friendly neighborhood ninja. You guys been practicing? Hitting them against walls? Bothering your neighbors? Yeah, pretty sure my neighbors want to kill me. So, it's good to be back. I have a lot of things planned for the future. I have a new camera hopefully coming in a couple weeks, so I've been kind of waiting for Tricks to come in fully until I get this really awesome, badass new camera. Right now I'm recording on this little crappy iPhone. It works, definitely, but as you can tell with the previous videos, I've been having serious issues with getting my head cut off, being too fuzzy, being too bright, being too dark. I think I got it okay this time, but I can't quite see since I don't have a cameraman. So, I want to teach you a couple things today because it's been a little while and I think we should go over some techniques and all different kinds of things, and I'm really in the mood to spin and I can't stop talking either. It's so crazy. How you guys been, huh? I'll tell you what, we got some spring's coming up, so I'm going to have a lot more gigs and fire festivals and do some fire shows, so I'm like really excited. I'm really excited to start Tricks too. I think you guys will be too, the moment you start seeing how all the pieces connect together, and the fact that I'll share it on YouTube and show you like how to get there. I think you're going to be really excited, especially if you start picking up all the pieces that I show you. So I've had a lot of responses on YouTube, and it's been awesome. Probably, it makes my day, man. Let me tell you, like I have a hard day and I come back home and I check my computer and I got like 5 messages and people are like, awesome dude, I love nunchucks. And I'm like, yes, my army is building. You know, because I can't do this forever. And when I stop, I hopefully will leave an army of ninjas that'll just keep it going. So I've been reading the responses on YouTube, and I said that I wanted to cover one of these, at least one of the things that someone comments about on on the next time. Okay, I'm going to be outside the camera for a second while I look here. Leigh says, looking for some videos that are purely on transitions for nunchucks, like horizontal to vertical and behind the back. Basically a whole bunch of connecting moves in one video would help me flow a little better. So I've been working with some really sweet combos here. Here's the first one. Do you remember this, where you're tapping your shoulder back and forth like this? This hand becomes an interceptor. We've worked on this before. What it's basically going to do is you're going to stall it out. As soon as it hits the center of your body, you're going to slowly stall your other hand outward like this. So it's here, here, here. Now you don't want to hit your hand, so you remember all the bounce hyper rules. Don't hit this part of the chuck on your hand or you're going to break it. Hit it right here. Float it right here, right? Here, here, cross and down. So 1 on the shoulder, 2, let it roll to the tip of the hand. And remember what we're doing is we're aiming for this part here. Now all that's going to happen is my right hand is going to curl under, it's going to slash down like that. This is a move that we've worked on before, so I'm not going to get into it too much. But what I am saying is, when you already have a combo, you can add on to it. For instance, we could do a horizontal wrist roll. Watch this. Right here, as this is slashing over, we can open up our hand on this side, my fingers lift towards the sky, and this can actually cross over into my hand like that. So watch. Here, here, cross, and then we can slash. So 1, 2, cross, slash. Remember the original move was 1, 2, slash. Now what we're doing is we're adding a wrist roll right there for the slash. Oh my goodness. I'm dying. First it's the spider, now it's this. I'm getting over being sick, but I gotta make a video for you guys. Okay, so again, slash across the arm. We're gonna roll it down to our other arm. Looks a lot better if you twist your body and you just let it shift over out. For instance, I could do it from here, but it just doesn't have the effect because, well, one, our body's not in tune with it, and it's just 2 hands basically bouncing off each other with a nunchuck in the middle. But if you take it, you slash your body across and do it, it looks so much better. Here, here. Now you're going to push your hand back, and while you do it, you're going to let the wrist roll happen horizontally. Do you see that? We haven't really covered too many horizontal wrist rolls, but it's the same as a vertical wrist roll, except you have to do it a little bit faster because the momentum will want to push your nunchuck downward. If you do feel it, if your arm actually is not high enough, like if you do a horizontal wrist roll a little bit lower too, your arm is going to get in the way of the nunchuck. So make sure it's at least about face level. Now you're thinking, oh my God, face level, I'm gonna get smacked in the face. Make sure your elbow is almost completely extended so you don't hit yourself in the face. And most importantly, for this combo, make sure that you're using foam nunchucks. Please do not use oak nunchucks when you're first learning how to do a horizontal figure eight to your face. Or if you do, make a video of it. We're gonna have a crazy bloopers. So 1, 2, cross, slash. Okay, so that's level 2. If you can get level 2, let's go for level 3. 1, 2, wrist roll here. And then we're gonna roll it down underneath our elbow and we're gonna wrist roll that direction and drop it. 1, here, slash and down. So 1, 2, slash, slash. Did I just call it a slash? I really am sick. 1, 2, roll, roll. Well, how do you do the roll, Ken? If you don't know how to do the figure eight wrist roll, you're going to have to go back to the basics class. Well, how do you do horizontal wrist roll? Exactly the same, except for we have to do it sideways. So you're going to have to practice this quite a bit. And like I said, make sure you use those foams. Over, under, over. So, level 1 is this, slash. Level 2 is adding 1 wrist roll to it. Level 3 is adding a figure eight wrist roll to it. Level 4, which is, we're going to call this like bonus. This is a bonus one. Level 4 is 1, 2, cross, and as soon as it reaches down, as soon as it passes your elbow, you're going to lift your arm up. So 1, 2, here, roll. Actually, I don't think you should try that. Scratch that. Not yet. We're going to get into horizontal. Once you learn horizontal aerials, you have to be very specific with it, otherwise you might hit yourself in the face. You can definitely try it. You get bonus credit if you can do it. But essentially, as you're doing a wrist roll down to the bottom, you actually don't finish the wrist roll. You let it curl just about to the point where it's going to go, and then you let it drop underneath your hand, and you flick it that way. You flick it in a horizontal fashion, and catching it is going to be a whole nother story. But we're working on transitions and not new techniques, so that is your extra credit if you are Boss Supreme Nunchucker. Why did I show you this and why am I going over this in so much detail? Because, man, every time you do something, even if you're doing, let's say we're doing hyper style, you can add a wrist roll to just about anything you do. Any of those 4 wrist rolls that we worked on, front to front, to back to back, to back to front, and then front to back, any of those 4 wrist rolls can be used anytime to add a little bit more spice to your combos. Okay. So I'd like to see, let's go ahead and get another combo. I just worked this combo, I thought it was really cool. You guys remember the syncopated wrist rolls from earlier too. Sorry, this is kind of more of an advanced tutorial. If you're brand new to this, you're probably getting lost. Just go watch the basics. The prerequisite to this move is definitely knowing how to do a syncopated wrist roll. Now watch this. So it actually comes straight from the slash by the hip. So this is actually a combo that we could do straight from here. So we can go 1, 2, wrist roll, slash, or we can go 1, 2, slash, or you're just doing whatever move you are and slash down. Essentially all you want to do is make sure your right hand is by your left side. Now your left hand is going to be right outside of it. Your right hand, or your left hand is actually going to be, as soon as you slash across, your left hand's going to lay down like this. And it's going to bounce. The chain is going to actually bounce across the top of your wrist like this. So slash, hold it out, and rest the chain right here, like that. Once you rest it, you're imagining that your elbow is pulling itself out and over and you're rolling it. So again, I'm going to do this really slowly. Lay it here. Elbow's pulling out, keep twisting it as far as you can go. Once you have it as far as you can go, grab the nunchuck. Your pinky finger should be pointing upwards. Grab the nunchuck, and then take your thumb side hand and just pull it over like this. Here's what it looks like. Again, slash. Here. See? Slash. Like that. So this is really cool because you can go straight to this one then. So we got slash, here, 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 here. What did Ken just do? Well, I just did the first combo we just did. Now I just reversed it. Here, 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 here. See? So, again, one more time. I'm gonna slash across my body, hold out my wrist, lay it on the wrist like this, twist my wrist as far as it can go. My elbow should be pointing upward. My pinky finger should be pointing up, or at least the back of my pinky finger should be pointing towards my face. I grab it here, and then my hand just kind of flicks it out to hit myself in the arm. And from here, we can go back to this combo here. And of course, we end right back here. So this is kind of an infinite combo. Look at that. Well, then we can add hyper style too. Well, work on those for now. I got tons more, but so busy. Remember, flowtricks.com is coming up. If you see the site right now, I'm just about ready to turn this off. If you see flowtricks.com right now, it's a mess. So don't worry though, it's coming up. You're gonna learn so much more. I've got so much to show you. See you guys soon.